everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today I am talking about Ashley Shelly planners, and I am super excited. This is a new to me company. I've never gotten Ashley Shelly items before, so I was really excited to try them out, and I really liked what I saw. And so I joined their affiliate program. So I will leave links down below in the description box to things I'm talking about today. And it doesn't change how you shop, but if you click through those links and shop through those links, I do get a percentage of the sale, which helps me grow this channel. So I really appreciate if you like my planner videos and you use those links. I would really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and hop into the video. I've got lots of planner goodness to share with you guys today from Ashley Shelly. Before we walk through and go through these, one by one, flip through them all in detail, I'm going to show you guys how they came packaged up because the packaging was really nice in this box. So I will cut to that clip really fast for you guys. Okay, I just want you guys to see how this was packaged up. It's really cute. There was a little individual larger Sour Patch Kid on here. So Johnny went ahead and had that as a special dessert. And then we move in, it had the tissue paper and it was bubble wrapped and everything is covered in plastic. We've got some stickers here, which is super cute. And then the items I ordered are all nicely packaged up here. And that's what it includes. Very nicely packaged, nice bubble wrap. Everything was covered. And y'all, what drew me in was this. Look at those dots. It's so cute with the rainbow dots and the heart. And it's just beautiful. So their coil is not like a smooth circle. You can see it's like flattened on one edge of it, which I find is very interesting. I've not seen that before, but it looks like it's specifically done like that. So we'll see how that goes. In this corner, the coils were not lined up, but they're easy to move. The thing with the O-ring is they tend to separate some if you flip your whole book backwards, but they're easy to put back in place. They're easy to pinch, they're easy to move in place. So I don't see why people complain about them all that much, except they are a little bit more to deal with, but I don't seem to mind them that much. I've used my Moxie Life all year long and I haven't had a problem with it. And now we're gonna walk through everything here I've got in the stack. I'm gonna set things aside and we will go one by one. One of the main draws for me to order was this monthly calendar. I really like, first of all, the blush stripe is just so beautiful. I wanted to try out one of these monthlies. I do use a monthly, so I want to maybe give this one a try. I like how slim it is. I like the size of it, and it's just a really nice sized thing. And I've seen these before and just wanted to try them out. So this feels a little bit textured on the outside, and that's a little silver foil. If you guys can see, it's very shiny. But this has a little bit of a texture. You can see it a little bit, but more so you can feel it. It definitely has that feel to it. And then the inside is glossy. You can see, got a little bit of a sheen on it, and there's a place for you to write. This planner belongs to, and this is the Ashley Shelly planner, Create Your Best Days, and this is just the year 2023. And it says, join the fun on Instagram. It gives you her information. And designed in the USA, printed and assembled in China. So sometimes that's important to people. They want to know where everything is made, and this one is made in China. So yearly overview, you get the 2023 and the 2024, you get the holidays, and then you move right into the monthlies. And so these are done in different colors, and I will show you guys that in a second. But between each monthly, you get a lined page. So you can make lists for things, and if you tend to write heavy or want to highlight things or do a lot of marking up, you have that buffer page in between, which I think is great. So you don't have to worry about bleeding into the next monthly calendar page. So that's just something to note. So we'll flip through all the colors so you can see all of them. But before we do that, let's walk through the whole page. It does lay pretty flat. It's going to need some training because it is that stapled binding. So there's what it looks like. And it's got the little heart up at the top with a line, the same color as the headers and also the boxes. It is a Sunday start, which I prefer. I do not like my monthly calendar to be a Monday start. So I really like the size of these boxes. It's nice and big. It takes up most of the spread. You get the previous month and also the following month calendar, and then a little line section for notes. These are gray lines for here. And then these lines in the monthly boxes are the same color, but maybe a little bit lighter. Definitely a thinner line, but they might also be like a lighter color as well. So I'm going to zoom in just a tiny bit so you guys can see a little bit better. But the titles are in gray, and it looks like the weekend ones are bolded. You can see they're a little bit thicker. And then the holidays are up on that top line. So you can see the little holidays there centered on that top line. So where the calendar ends, there's still the boxes with the lines in it. So you have lots of room to write notes and extra things in, maybe forward planning in there if you don't want to write on the next month's spread, but there's what it looks like. And each month's gonna have the same thing. You're gonna get the 2-page monthly spread and then the lined pages. And these are light gray lines with the gray heart up at the top. So nice and neutral. You can do whatever you want with these 2 pages. And then you move into the next month. So we've got January is the light pink. February is the darker pink. March is like a coralish type of orangey color. And then April is purple. May is blue. June is a light blue, like a tealy kind of blue. And then July is a like almost cobalt blue, looking bright blue. August is a greenish turquoise color. September you got orange. October is like a darker orange, so this one's very pumpkin-y. November is darker purple. And then December is red, so nice and set up for Christmas. And then when you get to the back here, you get your last 2 lined pages and the back. You get an extra lined page here, and then the back is again like that glossy feeling back, and then the textured back page. So there is the little logo on the back with a little bit of gold foiling on there, which is really pretty. It's just a nice looking little book, and I really, really like it. So it may replace my monthly spread. I really just love that it has lines on it, and the color is not too much in your face. It's got just enough pop of color that I really, really like it, but it's still nice and clean and not cluttered and just simply beautiful. I'm a big fan of that one. And then before we move into the 2023 notebook, I want to show you guys the 2022. So I ended up getting one of these. I do not know if they're going to be doing these bound ones for 2023, but I just loved the look of this little bound book, and I loved that it was the white with the teal foil. You can see nice and shiny on there. So this one's gonna go out of date very soon. Like, I don't even know when I'm posting this for you guys, but this one will go out of date very soon, and I don't care. I'm gonna repurpose it if I want to. So this one's a little bit different than the 2023 page layouts, but I really, really liked the way that this one looked just because of the binding of it. It's supposed to be one of those that will lay flat, but of course you have to train it. It takes time to like get them to lay flat. But I mean, it does a pretty good job. I'm never gonna be one of those people that's gonna like leave it open and laying it flat on my surface. I'm gonna always just flip to it as needed, but it's just a nice little bound book. There's the little logo with a lot of dots on the background there. There is a pocket here. Little pocket's got a little bit of a gusset, so you can put a little bit of stuff in there. And I really liked how the tabs are done. This is like a stair step way. You can see it's like cut away, so the pages get bigger. You get a bigger little margin on the side there as you go, because they just kind of cut away. So let's go ahead and flip through this. It's got the 2 ribbons on it, and they go right to the edge all the way, so you have plenty of room to grab those. So we'll flip through here. The first page is nice and thick, and with most of these books, they kind of like glue the first pages together, so you can see that. This is the same little title page this planner belongs to, and this one ends up having a lot of purple, whereas the new 2023 ones have a lot more gray, and I think that's a very good thing. I don't think a lot of people want just like so much purple. It seems to be like these 2 colors, this purple and this like purpley blue color. You can see like the colors on this one. You've got an inspiration board, a note from Ashley, important contact information. It's just blank, so you can write whatever contact information you want on there with each thing. And then favorite meal ideas, which I love. I always seem to go to meal plan and then like forget every meal that we've ever enjoyed. It's like, I don't have any ideas in my head. I don't know where they all went, but it's nice to have this list so you can write it down as you go and keep track. So when you're meal planning, you can pull it out and see what you have. And then a planning overview, which I like. The Power Sheets had a page similar to this, and I loved being able to write out and plan out for the year as far as goals and things. So I really, really like that forward planning aspect of it. And then you get your yearly overview. Since this was a 2022, you got that year and then the following year, and then the year holidays for 2022. And of course, this is going to be outdated. They're going to be very similar going forward. And the colors of this one, I'll show you. The colors of this one, I think, are probably going to follow these tabs and not the same like rainbow of that monthly calendar. You can see they follow the tab. So they're just going to repeat these same 4 colors here. So it's the same monthly calendar, but as you can see, there's no grayed out anything. It is all the color of the tab, all light blue, everything. Same deal with the calendar, holidays and stuff being on that top line, and also the weekend one's bold, still Sunday start, same calendars over here, and then same notes section down the side. very, very similar. And then you move into this page, which the monthly didn't have, obviously, but this is Create Your Best January. So it gives you lots of place for planning out things. We'll walk through this. We've got grateful, worried and stressed. What can you do to remove your stress? What creates happiness? What are you going to say no to? Imagine your month. How do you want to feel? Self-care activities, monthly goals. They give you check boxes for all of those. And then your word of the month or your mantra for the month. So it really gives you a way to like map out some self-care and goals and what you're going to say yes to, what you're going to say no to, that type of information. Before you move into your actual month, you get the 2 pages of notes here, and then you move into the month. And so these pages are going to change from month to month as far as the coloring of them. I'll show you guys the next month. So the next month tab is the light purple, and you'll see what changes. The header area changes, and then this part was carried over because there's still a day of January there, but you can see like there's a full-on purple one. But the thing that is a little bit weird is these are just various different colors. And so for this whole day, you've got the header color, which is one color, the schedule section, which is one color, and then the check boxes are one color, which I find very interesting. And then here, it seems like they're different colors. Yeah, so these are different colors for this month, because the headers changed. So you get 3 different colors, which I find interesting. And if you don't like a lot of color on your page, this is totally not the planner for you, because this is total full-on color, and I kind of like it. I love pops of color, and I think it's kind of fun. I would have wished that these 2 were the same color, maybe like alternate days. So like this would be one color, this would be a different color, and that way like it would still feel cohesive inside this one little section. But otherwise, I think it's nice. I love that you get a part for scheduling and then a part for checklisting. And then you can see on here, the Monday, the first thing on here is check in with your creative spread, which is this one. So you can look back, make sure you're tackling some of this stuff on here. But I like that you get the schedule section, the to-do list section. It gives you plenty of room. I like the lines are pretty long across and they're kind of small. So I'm a big hand writer. I don't know how much I'm going to actually be able to fit on those, but I like that it gives you plenty of lines. And then it gives you a place to write your month word. It still has the little heart, which is cute. And then a section up here, notes. And that happens to be like very, very faint light gray lines for that section. But otherwise, very simple layout. And you move through all of the weeks. They're all the same throughout. Get into the end of the month. And then you move into the next month. And you can see it's on the like forward side of the tab because of how these are cut. So you have to flip to the forward side of the tab to get to the next month, but they're all going to be the very same situation where you get the monthly spread, your creative dashboard, your 2 lines of notes, and then you move into the weekly spreads. You can see if you have 2 months on here, you'll have 2 different colors for the header bars. So we'll move through some of these so you guys can see all the different colors here. But this one's, you know, very colorful. You can see the 2 different colors there, and then the last one is going to be this darker blue color. So I really, really like this, actually. It looks pretty. And there, notes page, and then the notes also, I think, changes with each month. And there's the darker color. And then it goes back to the aqua color. So they're all going to flip through the exact same way. We'll get down to December and we'll walk through the very end of the book. So here we're moving into the last section, notes, December, moving through. And then also the holidays are on here, by the way. I forgot to mention that. We've got holidays on there, and then that's the end. You just go right back to the back sheet that's kind of glued together. So no frill, no extras in there except the dashboard pages and the lined pages, but I really just love the way it looks. It's so clean and aqua and white, and you guys know how I feel about aqua and teal. I just love it so much, and I just liked it. So I went ahead and picked one of those up while it was on sale, and maybe they will have these for 2023 as well, but I did not look at those for 2023 because I saw this one and just fell in love with the cover of this. I love the rainbow polka dots so much. It just makes me so happy. So I will walk through this in a second. We're gonna just quickly flip through the budget notebook before we do that. And again, polka dots, bright pink, love the way it looks. It has a feeling, a little bit of texture on the cover of this. And again, like a bit shiny on the inside of this. And so here it goes. The notebook belongs to, you get a note for how to use the budget, and we'll flip through a bit of this one too. So we've got all of our list of bills, annual bills list. savings tracker, which I think is great. I will definitely be using the savings tracker. Financial goals. We'll map out our goals at the beginning of 2023. This one is not dated. They just happened to come out for 2023. They did quite a few different covers for these. Purchase wish list, which I also love because I like to put things on wish lists and not buy them. And here is what you get like on repeat here. So you get the place to put all of your spending. So amount, bills and expenses, due date, paid. You get a place for notes, and it says notes. Use this area for any thoughts, goals, and extra planning you have this financial period. So you can put whatever date you want here. I'm assuming you would do like a monthly for this section. And these just repeat. So let's see how many we get. Okay, so you do get 13, which is a baker's dozen. So that's good. You get a lot of extra space for those. I assume you'll use about one a month. And then over here we've got a debt section and a little debt repayment plan, which is turned a little sideways. And you got more debt repayment, lots of debt repayment. So you can put whatever like debt, you know, if, like it's a credit card, you can put that, a car payment, whatever different thing you have. Each get one of those little boxes. Then you get some dot grid pages, some notes pages, and then some logins and passwords, which I recommend not ever using those in planners. I don't know why they put all these in here, but yeah, they've got that just in case. There's information, Ashley Shelly stuff on the back, and the back again has the pretty logo. Super cute on there, and I just love the gold foiling. I love the silver foiling polka dots on this one, and it's just a nice size thing. And I really like this over the Erin Condren one that I'm using. Well, this one has a lot of details, and it has lots of space for spending tracker each month. But I find in practical use, this one is big and bulky, and I don't have this one with me in my planner because it's like a whole additional planner. Well, this can slide into the pocket of a planner. Let's see. There's a pocket right here. Let's see if it will fit in this planner even, because this is kind of a smaller planner. Let's see, oh, look at that. It fits perfectly. So you can definitely have that with you when you have the rest of your planner, and it's not quite as bulky as the other one, where the other one I feel like has a lot of detail pages and sections, and it will be great for that. This one's a nice one to just take with you when you have your other planner. So I plan on using it for expense tracking mostly. So let's go ahead and dive into the main star of the show, the 2023 calendar. And I really just loved the cover on this one. I totally am a sucker for polka dots and rainbows and all things that are super happy. So here is what it looks like. It does have a silver O-ring on it, and we're just going to flip through this one real quick. I love this. It's a cardboard chipboard type of cover, and then it's got the pocket on there, and both sides are very glossy with a little bit of silver foiling on the heart, but you can see how glossy that is. It's definitely picking up the light. And then on the inside is teal, which again, you guys know I'm a sucker for teal. It also came with some stickers, and this, it's not one of those zip across things. It's a pocket, and yeah, I don't want to mess up my nails, so I'm like being finicky about it. It comes with some stickers, and they do sell these sticker sheets separately as well. So you get the stickers, you can purchase more of them if you want, and it's in the same colors. Again, like super rainbow-tastic, and I love the color scheme of it. It's not too bright and overly saturated colors. It's also not pastel. It's just like the perfect mid-range rainbowy colors, and I'm here for it. I just love it. So you get the little pocket up front to stick receipts in or whatever. The garbage trucks are coming, so you'll hear that in the background here. All right, we're gonna hear lots of noise. The garbage truck is going by, but it also includes a ruler, which is nice because there's not a whole lot of accessories and things that fit into these O-rings. They're kind of a weird shape, so I love that they included a ruler, and it just says today, so you can mark it, and it also has an actual ruler across it, which is nice. So I love that little bookmark they've got. Again, same kind of title page going on here. You've got the note, you've got the inspiration board, you've got the important contacts, the favorite meals, very similar to the 2022. And then the planning overview, also very similar. Then you got the 2023 and also 2024, also the holidays here. And then you move into the tab, and these are thicker papers. These are actually pretty thin papers in here, but this is a nice thick cardstock paper where the tab is. So I don't think the tabs will have any trouble holding up over time. So we'll move into the calendar. It's the same kind of layout and the same situation, but the colors on this one are similar to that monthly I showed in the beginning, where you get the colored and lined boxes, the gray side stuff, the gray titles, the gray numbers, the gray holiday things on there. Very similar, and the same color scheme as well. So like for instance, this one for January was also the light pink. So we'll move in, and I ended up getting a daily for this one. So they did change the coloring around from 2022. This is all like a dark bluish purpley color, whereas before it was like multiple different colors, but it's very similar situation. They refreshed this a bit, so we've got things we're grateful for, stressors, how can you relieve the stress, things that create happiness, things you're going to say no to, your self-care moved over here, and then which 5 values do you want to focus on, your monthly goals, and then your words. So it's very similar, but just redesigned and tweaked. And again, garbage truck. And so this is why I wanted to purchase this one. It's a daily planner and it is a different layout than I've seen in other ones, and I really liked this one. You can see the weekends happen to be sharing a page, as most of these daily planners are, but I'm okay with that. So for this, you get lots of gray and just the color of the hearts here. So the hearts change depending on what month you're in. So again, January is the light pink there, and then the December is the red from the actual December tab section. So I really, really like that. It's very neutral, very light gray. I just love the shade of gray that it is. It's not too dark and not too light. It's just the perfect medium shade there. So for the actual pages itself, I'll walk through the full page that you get for the weekdays. You get a big long to-do list section, a big long schedule section. You get these 3 boxes, so you can put whatever you want in these. I love the idea of maybe doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner in here, or if you have kids' activities, each kid could have their own box, or it could be like 1 box for self-care, 1 for some sort of routine, 1 thing for your gratitude, or even just like 3 different gratitude things. And then you get a big chunk here for notes. So I would totally do a little bit of journaling on this page. I could see this being a really, really nice daily layout to use because it has so much space and you can really customize it to however you want. And now for the weekend pages, it is the same thing, but a little bit abridged. So you get a smaller to-do list, a smaller schedule, the 3 boxes, and no notes section. So you wouldn't be able to have that notes section on there. And then for this one, on Sundays, it says check in with your creative spread, whereas in the other one, it said that on Mondays. So I don't know if it's also going to be on Monday. Nope. Just on the Sunday. So it looks like, you know, you would plan ahead and look at your week and map it out on Sundays in this version, which I like. So I really like that the only pop of color you get is the little heart, and it matches the little tab for the month. And that's it. It's very simple, very neutral. You can walk through. It's the same, you know, all month long. All the same. And then the only thing that changes for the next month is the heart color. So the pages are the same, but your heart color changes. So when you get to the very end, you can see the last day of the month is actually on the tab. You don't get any like extra papers. And this one's kind of thick because it's a whole year of daily pages in here. So it is quite a thick planner. You can see this O-ring is quite large, but it just goes right into the monthly spread, your dashboard, and straight into your daily pages there. So no extra frills or anything aside from the daily pages. So I'll show you guys the colors. They're the same colors as that monthly little calendar at the beginning. But I'll show you, flip through all the colors real quick. And then the heart just is throughout that same month. So you can see the blue heart in the blue month. See, hearts just match. So we'll walk through all these colors here. And then we'll get to the very end and I'll show you what's at the very end here. We get through, these are more daily pages, and then you get to the very end of the year. And that's it. No extra notes pages or anything. And this is a chunky book, so I think it's a nice size book. It's not too heavy, like the size of it's a decent size, and I'll move that back. But I really like it. I love the daily pages in this one. I could see this being something that I use quite a bit. I just like how it's set up to where it's got the schedule I can time block on. It's got a big, nice functional to-do list and a couple more boxes and things for me to do other things with. And I just really liked it. I love the way that the cover looks and I was super excited to try them out. So I hope you guys liked this video. I am actually an affiliate for them. I loved the book so much. I went ahead and signed up for the affiliate program. So if you do purchase, I would hope you would purchase through my links so that I get a little bit of the percentage of the sale. That just helps me run this channel and pick out more planners and be able to share more stuff with you guys. So I really appreciate it if you ever use my links on any of my videos. I tend to try to get affiliate links whenever possible so I can support this channel and keep growing it. So I hope you guys liked this video and liked this look at some Ashley Shelly goodness. And I was just excited to try out a new company and share it with you guys. I've got a few different planner walkthroughs coming up of planners that I have never tried before, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe and check my links down below if you're interested in anything, and I will catch you guys next time. Happy planning and have a great day.